Hi Balaji, how are you?
Hi, sir. I'm fine. How are you, sir?
I'm absolutely fine. Thank you so much. Can you tell us something about yourself?
Yes, sir. My name is Balaji Dage. I am from Barshi district, Solapur. I have completed my graduation in 2018 from Solapur University.
Mhm.
I have total 2.7 years of experience in manual testing as well as automation testing. In manual testing, I can understand the customer requirement as per customer requirement, write the test cases, develop the test cases, execute that test cases, and send the build wise report to the our team leader by using the defect tracking tool Jira. And also in automation, Selenium with Java language. In Selenium with Java language, I create a page object model also and write the script on this which test cases is automated that time and send the build wise report to the our team leader in the automation also. That's his whole work about me.
Mhm. Okay. Can you tell me something about the automation that you are working on or the framework that you are contributing?
Which, sir?
Can you tell me something about the automation that you are working on? You can tell me something about the automation framework that you are working on.
There is the hybrid framework is used in our automation framework. There is
Mhm.
the page object model also. There is the Maven built repository also are there. Also, there is the Git and GitHubs. Uh, we work on the Git and after that send the report to the our GitHub. It is the main repository. Also
Mhm.
create a page object models and use the for continuous integration Jenkins in
Mhm.
our framework also,
Okay.
and generate the report in the also extend report generate in our automation.
Okay. So you are generating extend report.
Yeah.
What is BDD framework?
There is the BDD means BDD is it is the not used in our organization currently because there is the data driven and also um, keyword driven framework is used in our organization.
Mhm. Okay. But let's say,
BDD it is not used.
okay. Okay. Let's say,
Other ceremony. Yeah.
yeah. So Balaji, let's say even if it is not used in your organization, right? Let's say BDD is not used in your organization, but still it might be used in the company in which you are getting interviewed, right? So you
Okay.
need to have some knowledge, let's say some basic knowledge, some overview for what is BDD. You can tell that is
Yeah.
behavior driven development, right? We will write the test
Driven.
scenarios
Yeah.
in the form of given when, then we will have step definition file, we will have test runner class, right? So those all things you have to
Okay.
have the knowledge on a higher level, right? On a basic level you can keep some knowledge.
Right. Right, sir.
Okay, now you are
I can try to getting a knowledge on BDD.
sure. Okay, now another question is, how many test cases do you automate every day?
Sorry, sir.
How many test cases do you automate every day?
There is the depends on the test cases
Hmm.
because there is the some critical cases are there. That time we automated the two or three maximum three test cases automated on per day.
Hmm. Okay, so that's a good answer. It depends on the um, complexity of the test cases.
Complexity of the test cases, right, sir?
That is a good answer. Now, what is the difference between frames and iframes?
Uh, frames and iframes.
Hmm.
Iframes uh, frames like a web page present in inside the another web page. It
Hmm.
is called as embedded web page also.
Hmm.
And in order to create a frame or embedded web page, developer user the tag called the iframe.
Hmm.
Developer called the iframe like that. It
Hmm.
is to perform the operations any element present inside the frame.
Hmm.
We have switch content frame as like it is the frame like, and iframe it is like uh, I cannot recall it now.
Hmm.
It is a structure like.
Right. So let this be an open question for the people who are watching this video. What is the difference between frame and iframes, right? So you people can comment on the you can put answers in the comment section of this video. Have you used any interface in your Selenium project?
Interface, yes, interface used in our Selenium project.
Hmm.
The time of the method overloading and overriding, that time we use the interface in when multiple inheritance are there, and also interface between uh, that execution time, test cases execution time.
Mhm.
We can use the interfaces.
So is it possible for you to recall the names of interface that you have used? Okay, tell me how many, let's say total, if you say how many interfaces are there in Selenium?
Interfaces, I think two interfaces are there.
Hmm. Which are
I
those?
cannot recall.
Okay. Okay. Tell me which is the supermost interface present in the Selenium WebDriver?
Supermost interface.
Hmm.
Mm.
So search context is the supermost interface that is present in the,
Search content,
yeah,
right?
search context. Okay.
Search context.
Now
Search context.
what is implement and what is extends keyword?
Extend keywords like used for the uh, acquiring the property of child to parents.
Hmm.
It is used for extend keywords for acquiring, and implement, it is the like any uh, use in a parent class. Implement keywords for implementations also.
Okay, what do you mean by interface? Can you define an interface?
Interface.
How do you define an interface?
Interface is like between communication between two also application and elements. It's called as the interface like that.
Hmm. So let's say if you get this question in an interview, so you need to answer this. A Java interface is nothing but it contains some static constants and abstract methods. Okay.
Okay.
With the help of interface, we are trying to achieve abstraction.
Yeah, abstractions.
Yeah. Now, what is
Yes.
polymorphism?
Polymorphism. There is a in a polymorphism like a method overloading and overriding are there in a polymorphism. Method overloading, it's like a mm, in a method overloading, there is the like a compile time polymorphism, and in method overriding, it is the runtime polymorphism. It's like types of polymorphisms, and in method overloading, it is the occurs within a class only, and method overriding occurs within a two class.
Okay. Fine. So what I have done is I have shared one link to you in the Zoom chat. What you have to do is you have to automate this particular link, and you will get, once you will launch this particular link, you will get two fields. One is login button, and you will get a next button, login field and next button. So you have to automate those things. So can you share your screen and do the automation? I've given you
Yes.
the sharing rights. Yeah. Now can you share your screen,
Okay.
please? And in the chat, I have sent you the link. So how will you automate this particular
Yes,
event?
yes. Can you see my screen?
It is loading. Yes, now it is visible.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the link that I have given to you, and you have to
Yes.
automate it using Selenium.
Uh, what things is automated? Learn more.
No, no. If you can just go to that link, go to that browser.
Yes.
Yeah. Click on that link, Share Khan online trading account. Click on that particular tab.
1 second.
Yeah. Yeah. Just click on that particular tab.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have to automate the login field. Yeah. Just close this.
Login field.
No, no. Close this tab. Yeah. Yeah. Enter login. Enter data in the login ID field and click on next button. This is how you have to automate. And you have to check the page title using assertion. The title, the page title that you have to validate using assertion. Okay. Can you automate this particular thing?
Yes.
Okay.
a little bit confusion. There is the use for XPath selector hub.
Mhm. So in the selectors hub, what relative XPath you are getting?
Relative XPath.
Mhm. What relative XPath you are getting in selectors hub?
Relative XPath.
Mhm.
And after that, find element
Mhm. So once you
for
get,
the
yeah, so I'll tell you, see, first of all, what you have to do is WebDriver dot driver equal to new. No, this is not. So you need to write the path of the Chrome driver. So you would have downloaded Chrome driver, right? At some particular location.
yeah,
Yeah. So what is that path?
WebDriver manager used also.
See, yeah, you can use WebDriver manager as well. That is also fine, right?
Yes,
Then then what you have to do is you will be creating a object, right? So in that
yes,
object you will be mentioning like the 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 programming, the code that you will be writing over there, right?
yes,
So driver equal to new Chrome driver. Okay, and before that you would be mentioning the path where you have kept that particular Chrome driver, or if you are using WebDriver manager, then that is also not required. Then you would be doing driver.manage.window.maximize. You would be maximizing the window.
yes, yes,
Then you can also keep like driver.manage.delete all cookies, just to make sure that cookies are getting deleted. Okay, then you can keep some implicit wait, or you can use some you can specify some page load timeout, and then you can put some URL like driver.get, and this particular Sharekhan URL you will use. Okay,
yes, yes,
and then driver.find element dot by particular by dot xpath you are getting, by name you are getting, by ID you are getting. So those kind of things you can mention.
yes, yes,
Okay,
yes, sir.
okay, fine. So this is fine. Now you can stop sharing your screen. Okay, now what do you mean by bug cycle?
Bug cycle.
Hmm.
In bug cycle, actually, when we find the defect on any applications, that time the this bug is in a bug tracking tool. There is the status is new. When that bugs is open for the implementation, and also assign the bug for the developer team. That time the that defect tool status is assigned, and also after that the assign the bug. That time after that assign when developer edit that program, and also that time there that defect tracking tool status is open,
Hmm.
and after that the when fix that bug by the developer, that time uh, the defect tracking tool status is fixed, and after that uh, test to this uh, applications to retest forward to the tester side. That time the uh, status is retest, and also when bug is fixed by the also testers, no any defect on that application. That time the status is closed in a bug life cycle.
Okay. Now, can you tell me your day-to-day activities? Like, how do you start your day? Which are the various activities that you are doing? For example, writing test cases or creating automation. So, can you tell me your activities that are being performed by you, your roles and responsibilities, right from start of the day to the end of the day?
Firstly, start of the day reporting to the our company also, and there is the 50 we follow the agile ceremony also.
Mhm.
That time the every day 15 minutes is the daily stand-up meeting. There is the also discussion with any track any defect, and also discussion about the what to do yesterday and what to do today. Also on the script manner. That time discussion with the uh, any also defects and discussion about the in a daily scrum meeting, and about after that which will give the by email, and also defect tracking tool. We assign the any test cases and test data assigned from the our team leaders. That time we write the test cases on that particular applications, and also write the test cases as per the test cases designing techniques like boundary value analysis, equivalent partitions, and decision table making, status transition, and error guessing. That type of techniques used for the writing the test cases also. And after that, the these test cases after designing and executing, that time we execute the right also the prepare about the test plan also, and test cases scenarios also, like apply the test cases scenario. Different test case scenario are there, and test cases designing. After that, test case executions, and after that the generate the test case report, and send to the report closure report also to our team leaders in automation and also manual.
Now consider a situation where you are supposed to start testing, but you haven't received the BRD or FRD for that particular software or that particular application. So what would be your test strategy?
That time I follow the my as per my knowledge, previous knowledge, there is the no test data. Right, no, sir? There is
Right,
the no
right.
test data. That time, yeah, yes, that time we use the like that ad hoc testing.
Ad hoc testing you will do exploratory testing. You will be
Exploratory testing
gaining the
as per
product
my
knowledge.
knowledge, previous knowledge.
Right.
Yeah.
And you will be gaining the product knowledge, and you will be, based on the behaviors, you will be creating the test cases or test scenarios.
Yes.
Now consider Amazon.com website, which you need to test end to end. So can you tell me high level test scenarios? How will you test that particular application?
In a Amazon website, firstly check the all type of scenario with a website URL also. URL is open or not also. Check that scenario. Also the login page and password is correct or not. It is used like that scenario for login page. After that login, the search context search box also, the product search box check about the all types of product is search or not properly. After that, the payment gateway also check the payment is properly getting or not, when and what is the requirement for the payment, like a debit card, credit card, and Paytm also use for the payment purpose. Its path is proper or not also. After that, the product availability of stock of availability of that product is available or not. When available, that time only that product is add in a cart also. Otherwise it is not add in a cart, because the next process is depends on the product availability. And also check all types of front end UI elements, like that images of all types product. And also check the any spelling mistake in all types of logos, and also also like that response of that API. Also check in API testing, we enter the any value. That time there is the also check the load testing, and also check the test testing when any sale is opening on Amazon website. That time rush on the this website is more. That time possibility of the website is crashed. It is possible or not, check on that scenario. There is the load testing also apply for all types of testing on that particular applications.
Okay, Balaji, I'm done with the interview. Do you have any questions for me?
No, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for coming on our channel, and all the best for your career.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very
Okay.
much.